Hi. So, most people in America would already know that we have a hurricane heading our way, and if it stays on course, it's going to go right over my head. This isn't unusual. This house has done at least six, maybe seven quite bad hurricanes, um, and we've done quite a few tropical storms and everything, so I'm quite used to that. But this is the first year I have fish. Now, we've never lost power in all those years, but sod's law say that we will because we have fish to look after. So I live not far from Amazon, and so they are sending me quite quickly some battery operated air pumps. So they should be here tomorrow morning. And I bought myself a 17-gallon tote. Um, what I plan to do is, if the power does go, is to remove some of my female guppies from my big tank. It's very overstocked, and I think the female guppies will do better off in a tote with some plants um, than what they would in the big tank. And that will leave more room for the fish I can't remove, like Victor and my tetras. So hopefully it won't go. I've also have to make provisions for my canister filters, what I do with them if we lose power. I thought about taking the bio balls out if we lose power for quite a while, putting them in. I've got little bags, I can put them inside the tanks, and then disconnect my canister filters, and then almost do a restart again. But with the bio balls, I will already still have two filters going in those tanks. They'll be run by the battery operated pump, so hopefully it won't be that too much of a shock, but I can then add the guppies slow but sure. I don't know if you can see, but somebody is in here. The other day he made a great escape. As you know, I put him in with my male guppies so that he'd have more room, and then 2 days later, I found him on the carpet, and so I'm afraid he's now imprisoned in this tank because he can't get out because the lid is tight. So he seems to be quite happy. He does get all the wafer. I do have a shrimp in here and a nyrite snail and a couple of little pest snails, but he seems to get to the food first. These are my older male guppies. They really have settled into the tank and seem quite happy. Anyway, the storm is set to hit. We went out and did our shopping already. We usually keep a store covered anyway, and if anything happens here, we'll have 5 adults and a teenager, so I'm sure we can cope with most things, and I'll let you know what happens.